Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. And the Spartans will kick it away and start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Spartans offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he hits. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Spartans will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Running back grabs it on the screen. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, just in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Handing off on the draw play. And they'll stop him just short of the mark.
Ballsy call.
The defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. There's the handoff. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Hand it off for a draw. Great cut there. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
Really?
Breaks loose down the left side.
Breaks 3 fucking tackles.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Buddy.
His way to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Here comes the bunch formation. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set it out. It's 1st and 10.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Takes it all the way.
I didn't mean to do that, but whatever.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Second down play coming up. Single back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Spartans are looking to keep this drive going. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Receiver makes the grab. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. And the Spartans line up on first and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. I mean, they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first down, it's play action. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
The Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Rifles this football to the left. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This time it's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Spartans come to the line with 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Picked off. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Now look at the return after the interception.
What
Sets the offense up in good
a
shape.
joke of a game.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. The turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And bulldozing his way through. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, it's a handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Bites off the defender. Now it's second down here. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the Spartans look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on the screen play. And the Spartans churn out another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 15. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
All right, there we go.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run.
No way.
They pick up 4, so second and 6 coming up.
Nice call here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside to the right. Nobody's open downfield, so he shows you what he can do with his legs and picks up a few yards.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Running play called on 3rd and short. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. First down and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Spartans will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back, probing the second.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a big 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Look at that.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, here comes the reverse. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you get another chance at points.
Tackle is made at the 4 and the first down and goal. And the Spartans look to keep this drive moving. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
No. Nope. No.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
No. We don't grab that.
Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Spartans. And the beatdown continues. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the run, he'll let it go. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Touchdown, Michigan State. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Running right through tacklers. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position at the 24.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls in the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Now, crucial 3rd down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's a fake. It's a fake. They got the tight end open. And he's down at the 3-yard line. Oh, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
All right, buddy. Big win. Got one commit. One commit. It's a really fast guy. One of the fast guys. Nice. Ooh. Oh, what the hell? Weird. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Uh. Hmm.